Hey there, I'm Josh. Thank you for being here. This is my respiratory health protocol version 1. Now, I developed this protocol after healing from a lung infection, and some of the techniques in here are from that. Since then, I've learned more and I've added to it to make this the best direct hit on the lungs and respiratory system for things like bacterial infections, asthma, viruses, colds through the year, as well as performance and just overall lung capacity. We're going to warm up the respiratory system, we'll clear the lungs, I'll guide you as we go. So let's dive in. If you're not already seated, please do that. Be in a place where you won't be distracted. Some of the techniques will be distracting for others, and we need you to focus on this to get the most out of it. Now your hips need to be popped up a little if you're on the floor so that we can get full access to our respiratory system. We have 3 compartments: our diaphragm, our ribs, and our lungs, our upper chest. And we're going to now warm up these with what I call full range breath. So take one more centering breath, exhale, and what you're going to do is breathe in through the nose and into the belly, then into the ribs, then into the chest, and a gentle exhale through the nose or the mouth. So into the belly, ribs, chest, let it go. Belly, ribs, chest. Keep practicing this fluidly. Keep going, let the belly expand 360 degrees. So not just the belly, but all the way around. You're breathing horizontally first, then the ribs expand a little bit, then you fill up the rest of your lungs and your throat with oxygen. Let it go. Just a little more here, keep going. Gentle, smooth. Just like before exercise, it's best to warm up. And now with breath work, we warm up our respiratory system. Moving on, take one more breath and normalize your breathing. We're going to move to full exhales. So with full exhales, the idea is to get all of the stale air out of the lungs and bring in fresh oxygen deep all the way into the lower lobes. Doing that is the best way for optimal oxygen exchange. It's also clearing out anything stuck down there, bacteria and things that can't survive with oxygen present. So what we're going to do is sit up tall, and at the end of your exhale, after emptying your lungs, I want you to give a little tss or a and push the last of that air out so that your belly pulls in tight, your diaphragm is compressed, and all that oxygen is empty. Pause there for a moment, and then we'll take a normal inhale and a normal exhale. If you haven't already, let's jump in. Exhale, fully in through the nose, fully out through the mouth. Normal inhale, normal exhale, and we're just going to repeat this cycle for a little while here. Be careful and gentle on that compression on the full exhale. Mind your thresholds and do what feels right for where you're at currently with whatever it is you're going through. Go ahead and finish the breath that you're on. Normalize your breathing. And as you can see, this is not a fluid, flowy practice, but very sequential for direct reasons. And I'm kind of explaining that as we go along here, so I hope you're catching that. Next, we're going to use bumblebee breath. And bumblebee breath, I kind of started on that, is simply a hum on the exhale. So we're using the nose only, and we're adding a hum to the exhale. Feel free to pick the pitch that feels good for you, whether it's high, medium, or low. And let's begin. Fully inhale and add a hum on the exhale. Keep repeating. Keep going. What we're doing here is boosting the nitric oxide in our system. And that nitric oxide is antimicrobial, it vasodilates, relaxes the system, and when we're in that relaxed state, that parasympathetic, we heal. So we're soothing the vagus nerve with this as well as boosting our immunity. Keep going. One more time. And it's said that what we're learning is that you need to do about 3 to 5 minutes, depending, it's so bio-individual, but somewhere in that range to get the most out of that technique right there. Moving on, what we're going to do starts to get a little weird if it hasn't already for you. We're going to use a technique I learned from watching Sadhguru on clearing out the lungs. And what we do is we elevate our respiratory system. It's a kriya where we activate our shoulders and lift our respiratory system here so we create more space, and then we tip our head back and open our mouth and drop our tongue out. So we're up here like this. And then we empty the lungs powerfully with exhales and inhales 21 times. Then we're gonna drop our head, tongue out still, and 21 more breaths like this. And then we'll take a full inhale and hold for about a minute or as long as you can. Doing this is really gonna clear the lungs, hyperoxygenate our system, reset the nervous system, and let's dive in. All right, sit up tall, hands in your hips, and lift your ribs up, shrug your shoulders, head back, and let's breathe, tongue out. Ready, go. down, tongue out, 21 more. Take a full inhale. Hold. Hands in your lap. Feel that energy running through your body. Notice the subtleties. And when you're ready, exhale. Gentle. Let everything settle. Normalize your breathing. And then we move right into our last technique, which is alkaline breathing. So we will do inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth, stacking the breaths on each other. We're going to do 30 breaths, 1 round, and I'll guide you. This is our final technique. So stay right where you're at, and let's begin. Go ahead and exhale. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Make them big. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Keep going. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 10 left. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You know the rhythm. We got 5 breaths left. Make them big. Out, in, out. 2 more big breaths. In, out. Now all the way in. Hold at the top. Exhale. And hold at that neutral lung. Relax everything from the inside out and the outside in. You're letting your body absorb all of that alkalinity and oxygen, and pushing the oxygen to the cells. Keep holding and stay calm. when you feel a strong urge to breathe, take a full breath all the way into the top and hold it at the top. And then when you're ready, release that gently. Let everything settle. Breathe normal. You are welcome to come back here anytime. It's totally normal to get some coughing or mucus movement through this protocol. Share it with people who need it. Believe in the magic here. Stay tuned and keep breathing. Thank you for being here.